Okay, start recording. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Star Trek 25th Anniversary M and D Adventure. It's me, Dia. M is here as well.
Hi.
We are in the past for us because we have already experienced this episode of Star Trek. But then an evil force from beyond decided to destroy it.
Oh, the open broadcasting software.
The open broadcasting software, yes. Worse than the Borg. Honestly, way worse than the Borg. The Borg, you can get something out of it, but with OBS, nah. So we're going to show you an episode that we've already done and are done with, personally, in our souls. But it'll be fun, and then we'll get to the next one, which is wacky.
I mean, we did I would say probably a quarter of the other chapter before we stopped last time.
Yeah. But first we have to do one thing, though, Em.
Yeah.
We have to go down this ladder.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
You want to see him get blown up again.
Ah! I love that he just gets disrupted and then he has to scream. It's so good.
Load a previously saved game.
Yeah. That's the one. I had a label start here so we knew where to start. Okay,
so we need to take virus out of the freezer unit.
Okay. So let's get our virus out of the freezer unit.
The freezer unit is too large.
Okay, look.
You take the Ouroboros virus culture.
Now we need to go in the door in the back. No, not that one.
Oh, no, that we need to get the conduit. That's right.
Yeah. We need to activate the funfetti on the little door on the left. Yeah. And then we have to do the right also, I guess.
The panel is open. You see vast quantities of dust and stripped insulation from wiring repairs made to the console in the past.
I like that in Starfleet we just shove all that back in there.
Yeah.
You grab a handful of insulation.
Okay. I think we only needed the one, right? We didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's open the other vent.
The vent is now open. It leads to the lower deck.
Okay. So put the funfetti in the machine in the front of the next room. That big console down at the bottom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom.
You have distilled a quantity of polyberyl carbonate.
Woo!
Okay, now let's go into that room.
I love to distill quantities of things.
So the first thing we want 3 liters of water. We already got the H2O hooked up, so let's just make 3 liters of water.
Yeah.
So I have to do this over and over again.
Freaking Spock with his
Nothing
cough.
happens.
Have you turned on the gas?
Oh, no, I didn't. You're right. I have to use the gas.
You have to use the wrench on the gas tube.
Is it the wrench? I thought that just disconnects it.
Yeah, you have to use the gas. No, because that turns it on, and then you use the anti-grav to take the tanks off. You have to use the top part. Use the wrench on the top part.
The can looks much too heavy.
Yeah, okay.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do.
Gas feed is on.
There we go.
Now we can make some water.
The machine synthesizes a liter of pure water.
A clean drink of water, but I don't see its application in the context of our difficulties, Captain.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, I love the fucking nerd can't figure out what we're doing here.
You take a 1-liter container of pure water.
All right, let's make 2 more.
The machine synthesizes
Clean drink of water.
You take a 1-liter container.
All right.
The machine synthesizes.
Okay. Now we need to
You take a 1-liter container of pure water.
take off the oxygen. Oh, turn off the gas. Use the wrench on the gas tubes.
This is like one of those like
Gas
programming, like those like you
Yeah.
know, kind of get the eggs out of the fridge, like ask like.
Oh,
fucking-
it only gives us 1 water at a time? Fuck off, game.
Wait, what? Oh,
For some reason, I thought we could have 3 of them.
that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's going to make it annoying. All right, anti-grav device on the tank. On the O2 tank. Specifically.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank.
Now put the other tank, the nitrogen tank.
Nothing happens. You install the gas tank to the
Now turn the
synthesizer's
gas
feed lines.
feed on.
Gas feed is on.
Now use the machine.
Just remembering all the times like my fucking introduction to like Java program, like professor, which is like,
The
oh, you
machine
didn't tell me to take the eggs
synthesizes a
out
liter
first.
of ammonia.
Yeah.
I
All right,
hope
we
you don't
grab
want me
the
to swap the
ammonia.
deck with that, Captain.
I think we can set this aside and not worry about it.
Okay.
go
You
to the
take
next
a
room?
1-liter container.
So put the Ouroboros virus in that gray box. Then put the ammonia in the green tank. Now we can run the machine.
You take the Ouroboros
I didn't tell you to do that.
You take the Ouroboros virus culture.
Oh, you know what? I think we have to use the culture in that prior room. We have to put
right.
that in the thing and prove that it disrupts the thing before we can use it too.
Yeah. This game's logic.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of colorless goo.
You're wrong, Spock. Look, the virus culture has been eliminated. That's why it's clear. It'd be more useful for me to see how the virus might grow in the presence of a limited quantity of ammonia gas.
All right, now we can go get another culture and put that in the machine out there and use that, I think.
Yeah. I do like how this is kind of like a Maniac Mansion, but where everyone just follows you around every time.
Yes.
No,
You didn't take a virus culture.
Yeah. No, I used the wrong hand on the freezer unit.
You take the Ouroboros.
Okay, this should work now.
You take the Ouroboros.
No? Is that not the panel? Do we have to use Spock on it or something?
That nozzle is for anti-agent.
No, it's
It's what I was afraid of, Jim. I think Spock is getting worse.
You have to use McCoy on the console, is what this weapon says.
okay.
Yeah.
Eureka, this is it, Jim. There's not much, but all I need to do is synthesize some more, and we're in business.
Okay. Now put that stuff in the synthesizer.
Done.
Yeah, not that,
failed
the
to
other
obtain-
thing. The virus sample. The virus sample.
Yeah.
You retrieve the Ouroboros cure sample.
Okay, so now we can go back in the other room and put it in the chamber.
Okay. And in this one?
Nothing happens.
No,
Nothing
open up the red
happens.
door and put it in there.
Because I did do something with this chamber last time. I don't remember.
No, we never did. That thing
We
doesn't
did. We
work.
totally did.
No, we did not. Because they say a line where like, this isn't useful for our things. There you go.
You take the hypo with Ouroboros toxin cure.
Okay, now,
We got tested on Spock.
yes.
There, you're now cured.
Thank you, Doctor.
Finally, a human response.
We need to switch the ammonia to oxygen again, or the nitrogen to oxygen.
Oh yeah, 'cause we gotta make.
We have to make
More
the knockout
agua.
gas,
Oh.
and then we have to make water.
Oh yeah.
Gas feed is off.
We have to switch.
Yeah, we have to switch to the anti-grav thing.
Yeah. But we need to switch the hydrogen one first.
No, we just need to take the nitrogen off. The hydrogen stays.
No, because if we need
Yes.
nitrous oxide, right?
No,
No.
no.
Oh, that's
'Cause
that's
this
the
stuff
human
is
laughing gas.
the-
That's right.
You
Yeah.
We need
attach
to
the
make the other one. Yeah.
anti-gravity.
Yeah. So now we put on the oxygen.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Put it
I
on
think you have to point it down a little more. Like, you're using the nozzle part. You need to put it below the nozzle part.
Yeah.
You install the gas tank to the
Okay,
synthesizer.
now we need to put our insulation into the red chamber.
That's right. Where's their funfetti?
I think it's that red thing.
Oh, it's the red one. Yeah.
And now we can run the machine.
Now,
again.
yeah.
Nothing happens.
No? Let's see. Polycarbonate.
You take the
Small
polybaryl
chamber.
carbonate.
And it just says, yeah, it just says to use that. Do you have
Nothing
to use Spock
happens.
on it, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
Fascinating, Captain.
So put the
Fascinating, Captain.
polycarbonate back.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Kirk, get out of the fucking way. There you go. Unbelievable.
If for some reason this one doesn't correctly record, we're dropping the game, is what we're doing. Because if we have to do this the third time, I quit.
Nothing happens.
I don't understand why. Oh, you didn't turn on the gas nozzle.
Oh, that's right.
Gas feed is on.
You didn't turn the gas nozzle on.
Worst game. All right. Now we
Now
can
I
make
gotta
the
use
gas.
Spock.
Nothing happens.
Make us a fucking knockout gas.
The machine synthesizes 1 liter of TLTDH gas.
An unusual compound, Captain. It can induce laughter and feelings of exhilaration in some, much the way nitrous oxide affects humans.
It doesn't affect Vulcans, of course.
Actually, Doctor, both Romulans and Vulcans suffer its effects.
Why, that's just dandy. Vulcan laughing gas.
Please, Doctor, this is not a laughing matter.
Okay, well, let's take it and drop it down that chute.
You take a 1-liter container of TL.
Also, it's really wild how, like, wobbly the mouse is.
I don't suppose
in
you'd
this.
enjoy the psychological release of a few good belly laughs, Spock. We could open the canister right here if you like.
I would strongly recommend against it, Doctor.
With a hiss, the Romulan laughing gas billows down the vent. You hear the muffled sounds through the vent of hearty Romulan laughter, followed by the dull thud of bodies hitting the deck.
I'm sad we don't get thuds.
Yeah.
Like, we really needed some thuds to follow the laughter. Alright, now we can go down.
So yeah, hypo these guys and then give them water, and then we gotta go back up and get more water.
Oh, thank God, I forgot that he does just hypos everyone automatically.
Yes.
The Romulans stir weakly, then begin to get up. They've all been cured.
They're severely dehydrated, but they'll live. We got to them in time.
The Romulans drink thirstily and empty the container.
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes. Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
All right,
We
let's
aren't
go get more water.
barbarians, in spite of what some people think.
The machine synthesizes.
A clean drink of water.
Spock, you already know what we're using it for.
You take a 1-liter container of pure.
Okay, we can go down the thing. Through that door. Spray the Romulan.
Spray the Romulan.
Nothing happens. The Romulan Preax stirs weakly, then begins to get up. He has been cured.
He's severely dehydrated, but he'll live.
I do want to untie those two first before we give them the water.
Thank God it's you, Jim. I'm so glad you came. Thank you for saving our station, Jim.
Okay, get this guy some water. 'Cause he's not the one.
The
making-
Romulan Preax drinks thirstily and empties the container.
Damn, man.
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes. Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
We aren't barbarians, in spite of what some might think.
Okay.
It's about
Yeah, we just-
time someone got
Yeah, you
here.
just talk to the Romulan.
I have called off the Romulan attack on this station, Kirk. I believed your virus was some kind of deliberate attack, but your great honor and compassion have convinced me otherwise.
You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. You may return to Romulan space without Federation interference. Save it for someone who's buying, Preax. Leave Federation space immediately or we'll scatter your atoms across the quadrant. I assure you, The Federation would never undertake such a foul program. It was all an accident, right, Dr. Marcus?
I think we answered one last
You
time.
also
Yeah.
conducted yourself in the most...
You are an honorable adversary, Kirk. Jolan True.
You are also a worthy opponent, Preax. May you live long and prosper.
You'll never cease to amaze me, Jim.
Goodbye, Carol.
Goodbye, Jim.
Well, gentlemen, let's go home.
Oh no, we didn't look at the missile, the proton torpedo.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Arc 7 and evaluate your performance at 100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
I wonder if I'll see Carol again.
Well, if you don't, you can always drown your sorrow in some Romulan ale.
That's illegal, Bones.
Tell that to the Romulans, Jim. I found a whole case they brought on board the Arc 7.
It'll never replace Scotch, Captain.
That it won't, Mr. Scott.
Another fine mess.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have reports of an undetermined number of Elasi pirate ships in your sector. You are ordered to proceed to the Harlequin star system immediately and investigate. Starfleet out.
Okay. We can just go to Harlequin.
Yeah.
Save new game.
And actually, I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
And off to the Harlequin system.
Yep. Space map, please.
Space map.
So it's the left of that binary system and like the end of the left one.
That's
Yeah,
right.
there you go.
Yeah, because then we go to the right one, like right
Yes.
after, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
fight some guys and you go to the next one.
Oh, I forget. We get to fight some guys again. My favorite.
Yep.
My favorite thing.
Good luck.
I think I did pretty good the last time.
You did all right.
Damn.
We have arrived at Harlequin. 2 Elasi ships approaching fast, Captain. I'm also picking up an ion trail from a small ship, probably a scout. It left the sector just as we arrived. It appears likely that we interrupted the pirate attack on the scout.
Message from the Elasi captain, sir.
We'll show you what happens to those who come between us and our prey. Prepare to die! Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Nope.
Raising shields.
Don't do that.
Well, we're only down to one ship, whatever
Yeah.
you did.
The ion trail of the scout ship leads to the Harlequin system, Captain.
I did way better this time. I only have like one little
Yeah.
ulcer on the nacelle.
Yeah, with the
Picking up
whole
subspace
engineering
signal, sir. It's very weak.
hull was damaged last time.
Yeah, it was.
Patch it through, Lieutenant.
Enterprise? Is that you, Kirk? Friend Kirk, I can't believe they sent you to rescue me.
That sounds like... No, please, say it isn't.
I have a visual signal now, sir.
You've come to help me, Kirk. You've got to help me. I have had a terrible misunderstanding with the Elasi traders. Traders! They're out to kill me, Kirk.
See, right this way, it just looks. You take a screenshot. It just looks like it says "Kill me, Kirk."
Yeah.
Fancy that.
Now see here, Kirk. I sold my Mud's Miracle Degrimers in perfectly good faith. A little sideline work, you understand? Now they won't leave me alone. No. They're tracking me again. I can't send coordinates. You have to come protect me. I'm a registered ship with the Federation. Mud out.
I'm afraid his ship is registered, Captain, and regulations require we respond to his distress signal.
Well then, let's respond to his distress signal. Oh, wait, I need to fix some shit. Fix
Shields.
yeah.
Aye, sir.
Okay.
We so far have not gotten into multiple fights in the same chapter, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, we want the second of the binary. Yep.
Yeah. Okay,
The
take down the
Harappan
shields.
system is binary, with a neutron pulsar in the vicinity causing difficulties with our sensor readings. I was able to trace Mud's transmission to this derelict.
So, our friend Harry is on board, no doubt. Can you tell me anything about the derelict vessel?
There are 6 major subdivisions within the hull. All systems are down. There is, however, limited atmospheric integrity. The environment appears to be the result of a temporary save-a-ship life support generator. Not exactly a reliable model, Captain.
We're being hailed by Mr. Mudd, sir.
Captain, you came. I'm touched.
Harry, I have to be touched in the head to have anything to do with you. How's your lovely wife, Stella?
That was a dirty trick, Kirk. However, you'll be glad to know I let bygones be bygones. If the Enterprise will stand by and fend off any pirates, I'll just finish my salvage operations here and be out of your hair.
Computer records document that you filed notice that there was no salvageable value here, and that the ship was a common passenger tug.
Did I say no value? Minimal, Captain, minimal. I meant nothing but promising when I filed the report. We both know my judgment isn't always perfect.
I would say your judgment is never perfect, Harry. Perhaps we should beam over and judge the situation for ourselves.
Ah, that isn't necessary, Kirk. I can handle... I mean...
Harry, relax. We're old friends. We'll understand if things aren't picked up and looking neat. Kirk out.
Okay, so when we get down there, we just Kirk, yeah.
Captain, the shields are up. Lawrence Shields, Captain.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
There's so much talking in this beginning of this one.
There is, yeah.
Welcome, Captain Kirk. So glad you're here. The Alazi have been terrible trouble to me.
Well, you're terrible trouble to me, Harry. Tell me what this is all about.
I happened upon this ship not long ago, and dutifully registered as salvage, mind you. In the hold here, I discovered one of these devices in that box over there. When I tried one on a wall, it floated off the grease and dirt. Perfect for cleaning, near as I could see. I peddled a few of these Mud's Miracle Degrimers, and everything was going perfectly well.
Then something went wrong, right?
Actually, no, Doctor, not then. I'd started offering a few other little items I found. Mud's Limited Coffee Substitute, a great little specialty item. Lenses to affirm packaging build-your-own telescope kits. The collection of novelty paints, things like that. All of a sudden, the Alazi pirates are asking for me in every quadrant, wanting to know where I'm getting my goods.
I see, Harry. Well, we'll look around here while the Enterprise remains close by.
Look around all you like, Captain, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. I've registered this derelict as my salvage, and I don't want you running off with all my prizes.
Harry, as official representatives of the Federation and of Starfleet, we recognize your rights to legitimate salvage. Need I say more?
I understand perfectly, Captain. Carry on, Captain.
Okay. So let me just save while we're here.
Save new game.
Mud. All right, we need to pick up the gold thing.
Yeah.
Done.
We need to pick up one of the white things.
Done.
We need to pick up one of the little like white dots in the front.
Lenses,
Yeah.
More confetti. This game loves its confetti. Wait, did we?
Oh,
Why do we? Pick up the dots, my man.
Done.
There we go.
okay. So put the dot in the lightsaber.
These two things fit together like they were made for each other.
And then use it.
Well, now I think we know why the Alassi pirates were so interested in finding out where Mudd was getting these.
I don't understand what we've accomplished there, but
I mean, we know he's got weapons parts, right?
yeah, but it's just like what did we actually do?
I don't know.
What did we make a random clip on the ceiling?
I don't have a fucking clue.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't really know what to do with any of this yet. Let's go forward. We can skip this for now.
Yeah. Once the crew all... Yeah, okay, you guys, you don't need to line up for it. It's fine.
And here we need Spock to use the console because he needs to be like, it's triangles, Captain.
It's triangles, Captain.
He does say
I
that.
can't make anything of these
Oh,
controls.
wrong one. Wrong.
This is why in the show they have
This
different
is
colored
clearly
shirts.
the control center for the ship, Captain. I cannot deduce much information, but I do observe two things.
Go on, Mr. Spock.
This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me.
This shouldn't be surprising. After all, there are two stations.
That may be, Doctor, but if you'll recall, all the Enterprise's different stations link into the same computer network bank, and
What else can you determine at this stage, Mr. Spock?
Triangles and hexagons.
these people have a fixation for the number 6, and even divisors and multiplicans thereof. 3s and 12s in particular. I believe this may be the necessary first clue to understanding the aliens.
Fucking remind me of the Rama game.
Okay, now let's go to the door in the back, like to the bottom left.
Is it it's the bottom left?
Yeah, like
There we go,
down
that's
here.
right.
There's a, yeah.
I was like, I knew it was on the other side of the screen, but I couldn't remember where.
Yep. Now we can use this computer. I think
Whee!
Spock has to use it.
Yeah.
This seems to activate the ship's computer bank control node. Given the aliens' predilection for multiples of 3, it may be possible to use our tricorders to decipher the information carried in these data banks.
That would be quite a find, Jim. This is an alien race unknown to us, and they are certain to have knowledge new to us.
Were the Universal Translator available, this would be simple.
With the Enterprise out of range, that's not an option, Mr. Spock. What else can you do?
I believe if Dr. McCoy and I conjoin our two tricorders, we may be able to process enough sample data to get a basic understanding of the aliens' computer system. This will completely tie up both our tricorders for an extended amount of time, however.
It's like 5 seconds. It's my favorite
Yeah.
thing with that. Okay, so do I use them on each other or?
I think we just use it on the orb.
Nothing to report, Captain.
To use the medical tricorder?
Both our tricorders are now working
Okay.
on basic processing of the aliens' computer data system. The tricorders are not the equal of the Universal Translator, but we should be able to retrieve basic information and get an insight into their culture and life systems. I don't
Shoot.
believe we could have gotten even this far had we not deduced their fixation on base 6 mathematics and aesthetics.
Okay.
The
And then
tricorders are
we-
again available for general use. The alien ship's computer data is now accessible from the ship's library.
We want to use the little orb
I have
on this
downloaded
thing.
enough information to
Yeah.
our tricorders to enable operation of most of the ship's controls, Captain.
Okay, now we get our little portable encyclopedia.
You download major portions of the alien library onto the yellow spheroid.
Oh, we didn't get anything useful. We just got their weird, like, AO3.
Okay, now we can go down the other. Oh yeah, we could run the ship. I guess.
Remember,
Yeah.
Was there?
Thanks to the
So
library
Spock needs to get the
computer
other
data,
one.
limited
Yeah,
though it is,
also.
these primary controls give me access to...
Communications.
The Enterprise is out of range for this equipment, under the conditions of static created by the neutron star.
Communications. View screen. I guess the universe looks about like it did the last time we saw it. Communications.
The Enterprise is out of...
Communications.
Done.
View screen. Communications.
Okay,
Done.
that's it.
This is the secondary station. With the limited understanding we now have of the library computer data, these controls can now be activated. Available are sensors. The Enterprise is in combat with a number of Ilasi pirate ships half a parsec toward the neutron star sector. I read debris identifiable with the pirates, but they continue to harass the Enterprise. Sensors. Navigation. The computer reports this ship is incapable of navigating anywhere at all without major repairs. We are definitely dead in space until the Enterprise returns, Captain. Sensors. Engineering. The engine pods are damaged, but still generating power, Captain. Sensors. Done. Engineering. Done.
Okay. No, nothing useful. All
right.
Oh, we did get this thing.
Oh right.
That thing. What was the thing that we got? Oh,
A multi-purpose repair tool.
yeah. Love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, more story. This will be when we're caught up after this room. So.
Yeah.
Why, Captain!
Jim, that doesn't look good at all. Harry, let me take a look at you and check whether that had some deleterious effect.
No, you're all space aliens. You're little gray men from inside the hollow earth. You want to experiment on my body parts. Stay away from me!
Deleterious effects. I guess I don't even need my tricorder to know that.
You'll mind control me, kidnap my children, dissect my dog.
If we can get him on one of the beds and get it active, I think he can be cured. Otherwise, he's likely to become increasingly violent.
Stay away from me!
All right. We need to use Spock on Harry Mudd. That's not Spock.
That's yeah, no.
All yours now, Dr. McCoy.
That works on someone who's literally turning their head around.
Yeah. So I think we used McCoy on the console. I don't remember quite how we did this. I remember being fiddly.
Yeah, I think we used McCoy on the console. I think that's, or did we use tricorder?
It would be interesting to analyze them back aboard the Enterprise, but
Do they pose any threat to us, Doctor?
none seems likely to have any effect on human or Vulcan physiology. To be on the safe side, though, I wouldn't recommend taking a snootful from one of the capsules.
Okay, let's just use.
I certainly see nothing there. It would be interesting to...
Do they pose any threat?
None seem...
Maybe we just use. Okay, yeah, we just. Sure. Oh wait, now don't we have a capsule yet? Oh, let me use that.
Yeah,
Nothing
I don't remember
happens.
where. I think we
Nothing
put it
happens.
into the console below with the triangles.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, it's really confusing because it doesn't really feel like two discrete stations.
Not at all,
Capsules
yeah.
slide into the machinery on the bed exactly as they're designed to. I'm telling the program, our physiology is not the same as the aliens' physiology. Don't want it to try to cure us of being human.
I just said it's different.
That would be too much to hope for, would it not, Doctor?
Particularly when we're talking about Harry Mudd.
I didn't say how we're different. Okay, so we just use the doctor on the bed. Yeah, already here, but yeah. Hop to it, Bones.
Okay, Harry, you should start to feel better in a few minutes. Just lie there quietly until you feel like moving.
Oh, give me something for this headache, Doc. A herd of Amari tree elephants landed behind my eyeballs and did a mating dance.
Okay.
Now we're in new stuff.
We're in
Save
new stuff.
game. Too many games saved. Save new game. Replace preview. Delete. Cancel. Replace preview.
Yeah. Okay. I think we need to go to engineering.
Yeah. I don't see why not. That or that weapons room. We have a repair tool, so I assume we're going to need to do both.
Oh, yeah. I realized it was like back here we got through.
Yeah.
Why are we walking so slow, Kirk?
I don't know. So now we should be able to examine all these consoles and stuff and know what they are.
A weapons delivery system. It appears to be an accessory tied directly to the alien equivalent of our ship's phasers and photon torpedoes. Unique, Captain. I believe these are self-referencing packed quantum cartridges.
Power boosters. Oh, I've read about those, but they're just theoretical.
Evidently, these are more than theoretical, Lieutenant Bugert. The energy initially released is infinitesimally small, but boosts itself until the power finally released is comparable to our photon torpedoes.
The technical journals discussing the possibilities indicated it would create a weapon of greater range than those we have now, if not a greater punch.
The machinery to deliver these cartridges would be an engineering feat as well, Captain.
Okay. No, so we can't really do anything.
This is much too heavy to lift.
Well, maybe we have
This is
the
much
anti-grav
too
thing
heavy
from
to
last
lift.
mission.
No.
Okay.
Can we examine the big orbs? Oh. Yeah, we can go. We can go in the room, this room.
Yeah. It's the fun room. It opened this time.
The door opened.
What?
Captain, you wouldn't have seen my multi-purpose duver anywhere. I need to fix something.
No, Harry, but I figure it's probably where you'll find your lost marbles. Yes, I've got it, but you can't have it. No, Harry, but I figure it's probably where you'll find your lost marbles.
I don't know. Is that repair? That repair tool is part of the ship, though. So I assume this one, right?
Yeah.
Kirk doesn't have to be nice to Harry Mudd.
No.
You really can be a headache, Captain. Maybe I can find a spare somewhere else. Good luck. Goodbye.
Oh, is he peacing out? Fuck you, Harry. What?
There seems to be something wrong with the life support generator.
We use the repair tool on it.
That was a close one. Too close. If I ever get my hands on that no-good Mudd, I'll...
I would not suggest we take the time to seek him. This emergency could occur again. I would suggest we hasten our departure.
Can we look at the panels of the triangles? Oh. He's still talking to us.
Oh, was there a problem?
Mudd, I ought to...
Sorry, no time to chat. I'm a busy man, you know.
Okay, let's try the triangles.
Yeah. Oh, can't mess with those triangles.
You look but see nothing of note.
Okay, what about the big tube of balls?
Run through the ceiling. Energy crackles in between the dodecahedrons inside them.
That sounds like an important thing.
Yeah.
An unusual matter-antimatter engine, reminiscent of the designs created by the Hoopoon of Segamus 4.
Okay. Shout out to the Hoopoon.
It's like this room and the weapon room are the two ones we haven't used.
Yeah, let's just down. No, okay.
Alright, I guess go back to the weapon room.
Yeah. This glitch.
He's just glitched and he's always in this room. We had this last time where he was on the bed unfixed. Use Spock on that panel on like the control center.
Spock,
Kirk.
I failed to see the logic in that action.
What about the big ball? Do you touch the glowing balls? Oh.
Now he finally fucking goes.
The
Hell
device
yeah.
has finished loading, Captain.
Well, fucking fire those. What button did that? Yellow?
No, wait, don't.
Is it just the panel or does what button you press matter?
The device has been unloaded, Captain.
Okay, I think that was yellow. Or maybe it was blue.
Okay, so that was yellow, right?
That was blue that time.
Oh, press the pink one.
Yeah.
That seems like fire to me.
Yeah.
The device has finished loading, Captain.
Okay, out of the way, Spock. We're gonna press this pink one. Okay, I'm aligned on the pink one. There we go. Press the pink one.
I believe, Captain, that this weapon must be hooked up through the main weapons battery.
Oh, well, try the yellow one because it's like blue,
However,
yellow,
I've
pink.
already
Right?
examined the weapons console, and the main weapons battery on this ship was completely destroyed in the action, which made her a derelict.
Oh.
Mr. Scott would have to go over this thoroughly, but I would recommend we try to take this weapon with us to the Enterprise.
I don't think we should tinker with technology we don't understand, Spock, and I'm surprised you'd
Not that one.
suggest such a thing.
Definitely not that one.
I agree that we should take it aboard the Enterprise. I'll try to raise the ship. Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise. I don't think we should tinker. I'll try to raise the ship. Kirk to Enterprise.
Yeah, I'd
Kirk
probably
to
do that one.
Enterprise.
Yeah. Oh, because the neutron star. Yeah.
Can we use the communications in the bridge of the ship? There's like a communications console there, right?
Yeah, maybe. That's.
I failed to see the...
You guys, we don't need to all huddle up.
Okay. Yeah, one of these.
This one, I think, is.
Thanks to the library computer data.
Communications. Scotty, report.
The Arasi pirates have been driven off, Captain. We have damage and injuries among the crew. We just arrived back here a few minutes ago, and we've been trying to raise you on the communicators.
The local star seems to be acting up. Will there be a problem with the transporter? I want you to beam up the landing party, and I also want you to lock onto and beam aboard an alien mechanism we came across.
We can do it, Captain, no problem. At least right now, but the situation is only going to get worse. Are you ready to beam over now?
No, we want to look around some more. We'll call you on this channel when we're ready.
No, fuck this.
Yes,
Let's get
bring
out
us
of here.
home, Mr. Scott. No, I need to have a word with Harry Mudd before we go.
Oh, no, we definitely should. Well, okay, do that one. Do the Harry Mudd one.
Captain Kirk, I was hoping to see you. I'm leaving soon and wanted to say thanks for the escort. Ta-ta! And I hope we never have to cross paths again, Captain.
Don't rush off, Harry. There's still a few things we need to discuss. In such a hurry? And Stella said she was dropping everything to meet you here.
Well, not that
Don't rush
one.
off, Harry. There's still a few things we need to
let's do one.
discuss. You were selling high-technology weapons to terrorists and known criminals. Tell me why I shouldn't arrest you on the spot just on general principles.
Because I am going to turn over a selection of samples to the Corniforus Life Sciences University.
For free?
Of course. One of everything I've found here.
5 of each.
Captain! 2.
5. Remember, I could confiscate your entire stock as illegal goods. You might get it back through the courts in a few years.
You drive a hard bargain, Captain. It's a deal.
You have no idea what a great bargain it is, Mudd.
I understand. No problem. Adieu, Captain.
Bring us home, Mr. Scott.
Hell yeah.
Nailed
That
it.
was nice. Easy one.
We have read your report on the problems at Harapan and evaluate your performance
yeah.
at 100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
I'm always saying this.
This is fucking love that we get this admiral that just completely fucking validates you every fucking episode.
I wired in that alien contraption to the torpedo systems. It should boost the ship's firepower, Captain.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Cool.
you, Mr. Scott. I only wish you could wire Harry Mudd to a photon torpedo.
While you were away, Captain, I made some travel arrangements that I thought you would approve of.
Travel arrangements?
I think you'll be happy to know that I've arranged for Stella Mudd to meet her long-lost husband on Starbase 7, sir.
Approved, Lieutenant. Take us out of here, Mr. Saru.
We did it.
We did it.
Feathered serpent.
Ooh.
Captain's log, stardate 5097.
Jesus Christ.
Starfleet reports major military activity in the Klingon sector near Hrakur, a planet on the edge of Klingon space. Intelligence indicates that the Klingons are mobilizing a large fleet to search for a renegade who is responsible for a disruption of unknown nature on that planet. Federation sensors have found a faint energy trail leading to the planet Zam-4 in the Digifal system. We've been ordered by Starfleet to track down the source of the energy and discover what happened on Hrakur before the Klingon fleet enters Federation space. If we are not successful, the Federation and the Klingon Empire may find themselves at war once again.
Well,
Okay, save first.
yeah.
Save new game. Replace delete previous. Cancel. Delete previous game. Save new game. Delete.
Hold on, I'm just making some space for us.
Save new. Delete. Save new. Replace. Delete. Save new game.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Let's do some searches in the computer system, because I want to know a little more about this stuff.
Okay.
Hrakur, so it's Hrakur, Hrakkour.
Hrakur 4, a world in Klingon space, which has belonged to the Empire for at least 4 generations, governed by the Kenka family. The population of Hrakur is not known.
Digifal?
Kenka, Vlicht,
Oh, yeah.
a member of the Kenka family, an old Klingonese family of noble origins, the governing family of Hrakur. Vlicht is the first Kenka to reach flag rank, and as such, has been posted back away from the frontier. Vlicht has 2 sons in the service, but nothing is known of his wife or other children. He is believed to be the current commander of the Klurta, and one of the most respected commanders in the Klingon fleet. He is said to be an avid fencer.
Sulu gonna have to fight this guy?
I really hope so.
I hope so too. Search for Digifal, Digifal.
Digifal, a system near the Klingon neutral zone. Digifal contains 2 habitable planets, Digifal 3 and Digifal 4. Digifal 3, also known as Zem4, contains ruins of a civilization that abandoned the planet approximately 20,000 years ago and has been declared a protected world for archaeological reasons.
Well, we want to search that one.
Okay, so it was Zam4.
Zam4, yeah.
Zam4, the 3rd planet in the Digifal system, a Class M world.
So they said
Digifal.
to go to Digifal, right? Like that feels like the direction to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I know where it is, so.
All right, let's. Looks like we're all repaired.
Yeah. So on the right, all the way at the top right, see that blue one?
That one?
Go left.
Oh.
Go left. Left one more. That one.
Off we go. To Digifal.
Captain, a Klingon battle cruiser has entered
Well, I
the
hate
system.
that for us.
Open hailing frequencies. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Klingon battlecruiser, you are in Federation space. You must leave immediately.
I am Commander Taras of the Nizra. We are in pursuit of a genocidal criminal. We are performing an act of mercy in removing him from your space. Naturally, you will remove your vessel from this system. For your own safety, of course.
I agree with him.
I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz, which is more than I could say for you, if the Nizra does not leave Federation space at once. You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them. If a Federation criminal were to pass into Klingon space, you'd be saying the same thing to me. Who do you think you're trying to fool, Taraz? Get your ship out of here now.
Is that 4?
I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz.
I think
which is
2.
more than I can say.
I
Who do you
think
think
2.
you're trying to fool, Taraz?
2?
Get your ship out of here now. You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them.
If we are not allowed to capture this criminal, Captain, you may do this for us. We insist that we remain here to monitor the situation, but we will take no action, provided that you can bring him to us in 12 hours.
Agreed. Vessels of war are not allowed in Federation space. You will pull back to the Organian neutral zone and do so immediately. Agreed.
Is that 3? I think we
Vessels
should
of war
agree.
are not allowed. Agreed.
Yeah, I think that's just a reason. He's being reasonable with us.
Okay.
Oh, look at the
Do we not have to
bird.
fight him? Oh, thank God.
Okay. See.
Save new game. Replace. Delete previous. Replace.
Okay.
Okay, we can orbit the planet, right? That's the next step?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that a Sulu thing?
Yes. Woo!
Entering standard
And then we can beam down, right?
Yeah.
Assemble a landing party. Unless we find this so-called criminal, we're going to war.
And we don't want to do that.
No.
He could barely handle some Alasi pirates.
Oh, hello.
Greetings, my children.
Excuse me?
I can barely imagine that you have come so far.
I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Did you know the Klingons are looking for you? I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What did you do to get the Klingons so upset? We're not your children, and we don't appreciate this wild goose chase you forced us into. I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise.
Quaint expression. I have done nothing to anger them. I did with them what I have done with everyone.
And exactly what would you have done with them? Entering Klingon space for anything puts the peace in peril. Whatever you did has them very upset. They're raiding worlds looking for you. And exactly what would you have done with them? Entering Klingon space for anything
Probably
puts the
one.
peace in peril.
If this is like a weird god guy, we don't want to piss him off yet.
Yeah.
Jeopardize the peace? Hardly. Peace is what I preach. I am Quetzalcoatl, as you well know from the proud history of
This is like when they met
your
Apollo in that episode TOS.
Yeah.
Like just an energy guy.
Quetzalcoatl? How fitting you would name yourself after one of the most bloody-handed gods in Earth's history.
Okay.
Bloody-handed.
Has the background
My
for that.
people love peace.
Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left,
Game.
offering you their still-beating hearts. Ha! You mean your followers loved pieces? They slaughtered other believers hoping you'd return. Your followers regularly sacrificed other
Well, I don't like
believers
either of
to you
these
after
options.
you left, offering you their still-beating
It was
hearts.
really funny because I was just thinking earlier about how, like, you know, very just like even keeled and gentle like Kirk is throughout this game so far, but then
Yeah.
we just get this shit.
I feel like this one's a little less hostile than the second one, but I don't know.
I mean, your followers loved pieces.
Yeah, whenever
They
you start
slaughtered other
invoking
believers,
slaughter,
but your
I think
followers regularly sacrificed other
this is
believers
probably
to
the more
you after you
neutral one.
left.
Impossible. You must be lying.
Does he just not know?
And then your followers were destroyed, because when white men arrived on that continent, they were believed to be you in your promised return. Your people perverted your teachings, then were destroyed by it.
Excuse me?
Foul, lying creatures! My gift was wasted upon you! Be gone!
Whoa. Snakes.
Clearly are not the inheritors of the noble Aztec world. What you have said has greatly disturbed me. You should not lie so. You shall remain here until you have learned the error of angering Quetzalcoatl.
Can we scan the snake?
Okay.
I don't want it to bite us.
I'm picking up residual energy readings from the area where the aliens' projection
I don't think that was the snake.
Yeah, that wasn't the snake.
It looks like a Zamphorian pit snake, a rather common species in this region, noted by galactic herpetologists for their quickness. It is not venomous or dangerous to humans.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there rocks or vines we can scan?
Let's find out.
Nothing to report, Captain.
And what about the big
This
vine?
is
and-
not likely to support our weight by itself, Captain. You would have to find some way to reinforce it.
Can any of those rocks move?
Nothing to report.
Like the one behind Kirk or the one in front of a security guy?
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain.
The one behind Kirk in the
Pile
background.
of small igneous rocks, Captain.
Oh, that sounds like I can pick up.
You pick up some rocks from the pile.
They really just
Can we
like
pick up
a
the snake?
rock.
Oh.
Nope, too fast.
Will it come back out? Okay, put the rock in front of the hole and then grab the snake.
You fail to
The
obtain...
snake is fast but not smart.
Boom, snake.
Look at him.
We don't have any rocks. Can we pick up more rocks? Because I assume we need to weight down the vine or tie the vine to something.
You already have rocks.
Okay. Can we use rocks on vine?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Fascinating.
Oh.
It did appear to knock the vine down near to the point where one of us can reach it.
If we throw it to
Didn't
that
they
other,
have
like,
baseball
loop?
on Vulcan? Show us your fastball, Jim.
Baseball? No one plays that anymore. Good try, though, sir.
DS9 hadn't aired yet, or is just about to air. I don't think baseball and DS9 have been established yet.
There we
The
go.
probability of getting the vine on the second try was only 36.53%. Well done, Captain.
Probability? That was a perfect pitch if I ever saw one.
All right. We're on our way.
Hell yeah.
Hate this Lieutenant
We should probably
Strachey.
climb up and then save, or save and then climb up. One of those. We're
Yeah.
probably near the end of our episode
Save
also.
new game.
Yeah. All right, let's use these vines. Work them cheeks, Jim. Does anyone
Do we
else
have to get
come in
everyone
with
up?
us?
Do we have to make them go up? Can we use Spock on Vine? It'd be really funny if we have to use everyone on the Vine.
I think we do.
Let's fucking go! What a crazy thing to do! It's like they heard you say the thing about the Romulans.
God damn it. Oh, I wonder if something bad will happen to Lieutenant Strachey if it breaks
If we
at the
leave him
end.
for last. I know you're not cheeked up like that, McCoy. There's no way in hell. You're like 800 years old.
Oh, damn it.
Damn.
He lived. Okay, now where do we go, lads?
Probably left since, or I don't know, right, left or right, right? It doesn't matter. We'll explore everywhere.
Oh. Okay, there we go.
What are those things in the background? The creepy looking hole,
Yeah.
You are in a
hills?
densely vegetated area. The overgrowth blocks your view in all directions.
Dominoes? I don't know what the fuck those are.
There's like
You are
rock
in a
with
dense
dirt on
veg-
them. They're not anything that's like noteworthy. Wait.
Trees to
Yeah.
the left of you. Trees to the right of you. Into the valley of trees race the landing party.
Okay.
Fucking.
Can we just keep going left? Okay.
I am
Oh, no.
Tolokzak, priest of Quetzalcoatl. Only one who knows his ways may approach this holy ground.
Can we scan him?
Save new game.
Hold on. I want to try something.
Okay.
All right. Time for some action. Let me show you how we did it at the Academy. Captain, do you realize how big this guy is? All right.
Fucking do it.
Wow, he's just a
All
coward.
right.
Wow. He is a coward.
Can we scan him?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Medical tricorder?
Well,
Yeah.
either this Aztec is a real flesh and blood human being, or I'm going to be retired as soon as I get back to the Enterprise.
Well, we could go right instead, or we could try to walk. We could stun him. We could try to stun him.
Still inoperative, Captain.
Still from when?
Yeah.
Still inoperative.
Okay.
Okay. Well, either we go right or we try the snake on him. Your choice.
Indeed, you know the ways of Quetzalcoatl, but only a man of courage, one who will shed blood, will pass.
Okay.
That work? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Oh my god!
Tolokzak falls to the ground unconscious.
He dropped a knife, Jim.
Hell yeah. Now we got a knife. We get to throw the knife at the next guy.
You pick up the beautifully crafted knife.
Can we scan him with the medical tricorder and make sure he's not dead?
He's unconscious, Jim.
Can we use the medical bag on him?
Jim, he'll be up in about a half hour. If I wake him now, he's liable to retaliate for your thoughtless
Okay.
actions.
No, he thought it was great. He said only one.
I guess going west then.
Primitive lights illuminate this savage scene.
Jesus Christ, game.
Oh my god. It's like a house.
Below this rock is a large growth of mushrooms.
Oh, those are mushrooms.
Okay.
No, those are the dudes from.
You fail to obtain anything.
Pick up the mushroom.
You fail to
Can we,
obtain
can we use the knife on them to cut them?
Oh, maybe.
Nothing happens.
No.
Can we scan them?
Yeah.
I would strongly recommend against touching these, Jim.
Can we? What
They're
about that
highly
green
toxic.
plant at your feet? Can you scan that?
There's nothing there requiring a...
What about Spock's tricorder?
You fail to obtain.
It vaguely resembles the Terran Spanish bayonet. The edges of the leaf are razor sharp and
Oh.
secrete a poisonous resin.
Can we cut that and take it?
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Nothing
Really?
happens.
Okay.
Let's go deeper into the thing then, because that looks like the path
Save
forward.
new game. Replace
Or unless you want to
previous
call
game.
it. We are like
Yeah.
over an hour in.
We can do another room. Okay.
Okay.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression. He looks
Can
at
we
you with a.
scan it?
He looks at you.
The tricorder registers a life form, a large marine creature lurking just below the surface of the water.
Can we scan the water?
The tricorder registers a life... No. Nothing to report. Nothing unusual. The tricorder registers a life...
All right, what about the medical tricorder?
It's some kind of squid, and it doesn't look very friendly.
Okay.
Fight it with the knife, Jim.
Jim, with our phasers not working, we may need that knife to protect ourselves.
Oh, what about that razor plant here?
Due to the
Now
small
there's
size of the knife, I doubt it would harm such a large creature.
that green plant at Kirk's feet is another one of those
Oh,
razor.
it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. It's not that hard to cut, Jim. Jesus.
Can we use the plant on the... Yeah.
It would appear that the plant secretes a chemical that is a natural repellent to the creature. It has retreated far downstream, Captain.
Woo!
Can we cross the... we should have seen what happened if we got eaten.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. You know what? We can.
Oh, sick.
That's what I was trying to do. I wanted him to just try to walk across.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't.
Captain, it would not be wise to cross while the creature is near.
Are they going to let us get a death here?
Try to cross first.
Yeah, Stray G, you do it.
I'll give it a try, Captain.
Fuck yeah. Does it get rid of the creature? You
I
lose
think it gets
Stray G,
rid of the
but you-
creature.
That's funny.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Let's
I
reload. We
recommend
want to keep
caution
Stray G
here,
around.
Yeah, no.
Anyone for a campfire?
I love they let you keep going without him, though.
Uh-huh. Oh my god. That was real good. That was worth it. Okay. Now let's... Is the knife on the planet?
All right.
It would appear that the plant...
Yeah. Now we go. Okay.
Let's save here.
Let's save
I
here,
think
yeah.
it's good. Yeah.
All right.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Yeah, where's here? How's that? Okay. Fabulous. What a wonderful time we've had.
Yes.
We had a time.
It's true. We have had a time. M, where can the people find you and what have you been up to?
Yeah, you can find me on Blue Sky at Shirokuma Hime. That's hi.me. This week, not like the biggest week. We've got GGP on Wednesday is our first episode on Gundam Build Fighters Try. We're not quite to the podcast is going yet, but we're getting there. It's like 2015, this show, so close. Thursday will be the next abnormal mapping. Our friend Kim came through. We talked about the Chrono Jotter, which is a pretty good visual novel. I think that's it for us podcast this week. Check out Tubi if you haven't on exportaudio.io. That was good. We're almost at the end of volume 2. It's a very fun podcast, mostly about Nora torturing us with quizzes. And then next week, probably, I will be on Journal Updated to talk about Of the Devil, which is a Phoenix Wright style like adventure game / visual novel that I fucking love. It's really good.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real good. Yeah, everyone, you can find those links down in the description of this video. And you should click on them and go subscribe to things because they're good. Also, the last VoIP that Abnormal Mapping did, fucking fire.
Oh, the one about the video game
Nearly
movies?
laughed till I peed, like multiple
There's so
times.
many of them. There's so many of them. None of them are real. Except the ones that are. But you can't like tell the difference from the outside. The fact that like Twisted Metal is both a TV show, it got a second season, people like it. That's crazy. How is that possible?
I didn't know. Like, I mean, I have ever since he decided to come for me, like I've just like burned David Jaffe from my fucking life. So I didn't know
There you go.
that, like Twisted Metal, like it was even like a thing that we were bringing back in any way. So that was an exciting thing to find out about. But yeah, I am weirdly more positive on the Street Fighter movie than I think anyone is.
The new one?
Yeah, I'm like this looks bad. I'll go see it. It's not gonna be. I mean, we can't beat Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile. Like as UN peacekeeper Guile. What?
The major problem is at this point, anyone who's actively like still working with WWE, I don't really want to watch them do anything.
Oh
frankly.
yeah, that is like the. See, that was the thing that like I did not have that experience because I don't know who these people are and don't register them. So I'm just like, it's a big white guy. What? He's probably racist.
Yeah, Giles Cody Rhodes, who I think is like their champion right now or whatever. But I mean, the WWE is just a human trafficking company. And then Roman Reigns is some other character, and I don't remember who. I think he's Akuma. Is that right? That sounds crazy, but I think that's right.
Yeah. Wow. Anyway, everyone should give you $10 a month if they can, because you get all the things, but VoIP Life remains a treat. Always.
It's good.
And sometimes I'm even on it.
We'll be watching Platoon for Blockbusters in the next 2 weeks. I think that'll be the weekend after this coming one.
I'm so excited for that.
And then I think I might pull that ripcord on Hot to Trot. You and me will do Hot to Trot for June.
Hell yeah. Woo.
Yeah. Jackson will not be coming through for that.
Boo.
Refuses.
Quitter. Jackson needs to watch The Wizard then.
I'd rather watch Hot to Trot than The Wizard. I'll be honest with you.
Or I'll make Jackson watch. Jackson, I need to watch Robin Hood. That's what we got to do. Prince of Thieves. Right. Yeah. And then one day you and I will do the Robin Hood game.
Okay.
Robin Hood games slaps. Conquest of the Longbow.
Anything about it really. No,
Conquest of the Longbow
fucking
slaps. Yeah. If you're out there and you want an adventure game to play and you're into Robin Hood, y'all should play the fucking Robin Hood. I'm going to do that eventually on Adventure Gamers Clubhouse, I'm sure, if we don't do it. But speaking of which, Adventure Gamers Clubhouse this month, for me over at patreon.com/DLacina, we're doing Amazon Guardians of Eden, which is appropriate for the episode of Star Trek that we did today.
Yeah.
This was a game that like my stepfather just brought home one time and was just like, here, I got you a new game. It looks neat. You like Indiana Jones. And it's really bad. It's super bad. It's super racist. And I did not realize it at the time. And I didn't realize it until like I started playing it. And I was like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. This was an Access Software game from the people who brought you the Tex Murphy games. They just decided, let's spoof like Indiana Jones and Romancing the Stone and like Jungle Adventures and make one of those in like a very weird, the way that they're like very self-serious but also very like self-satirizing at the same time. Because it's one of those Chris Jones games where he like, you know, who plays Tex Murphy and also makes the Tex Murphy games himself, but like decides to play like a bunch of the characters too in this. It's bonkers. It's bonkers. It's bad. It's one of the worst like racist games, and like it's just all over the place bad. But I'm like halfway done with it now and having a hoot. So that's $1.
Yeah,
you can get that for $1. Yeah. That's my big recommend now. Trevor and I did more Xenosaga this week. It was one of those episodes where we wandered around a JRPG city and talked to a bunch of NPCs, and that was also a hoot. Especially because we did all the voices, and there are a lot of voices to do in Xenosaga because there's so many fucking NPCs. And everyone wanted to do. I kept getting Trevor kept getting stuck doing like going hard with like the one sentence voice. And then getting saddled with like now I'm gonna lore dump at you, and I was just like, all right,
no,
can you keep it up for 10 minutes, Trevor? And Trevor was a really good sport with some of those voices. But yeah, you can find that on this channel, and there'll be more updates for the Patreon soon. So I guess follow me on Blue Sky, delacina.com. You can find me there, where I'll be making some announcements as things happen. But the Patreon's getting a shuffle, and there's going to be more stuff soon. It's going to be exciting for the people who like to watch things. Yeah. Other than that, that's it. So we'll see you next time, everyone. If you like this, tell your friends. Bye.
Bye.